Hi, lovelies. This is a collective pick a card reading in regards to what you can expect in the rest of this 2025, most specifically around 5 months. In regards to picking pile po, you should pick with your intuition and not by your eyes. Kung ano yung card or pile that you're drawn with, that's something that is calling to you and you should choose it. Post niyo po muna yung video to meditate on the cards. And so for those who pick pile number 1, this is your main card. And your significant blessing for it, the Eight of Wands. Significant challenge for it is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like the rest of 2025 for you is going to be hectic, going to be busy, whether you're working on a job or yourself or even studying. Sobrang matrabaho. Sobrang, it will take a lot of your time doing that particular thing. Or if ever you're mastering something, that is also speaking of you becoming very busy, becoming very drawn to it, and sobrang big deal nun sa'yo. The Devil card represents attachment and also could be workaholic tendency to the point that it could be really toxic for your health or it's not even good for you anymore, especially staying in a job scenario that keeps on stressing and giving you headaches, or not just work, studying, or mastering something. Of course, a relationship can also be in this scope. Like maybe you're working on a relationship, on making it grow well, on founding it, on maintaining it. But for example, if ever you're dealing with a toxic person or partner, then sobra talaga mahirapan kayo in regards to progressing it in a good light and becoming better or peaceful. So you have the Eight of Wands naman as your significant blessing, which is representing that you're always going to be moving forward. You're always going to overcome any challenges, which is really, really great assurance. This is also talking about leveling up. So despite that you're experiencing some busyness or some intense moment from your work, job, studying or relationship, there's still some blessing that is coming towards you. We cannot just pinpoint that specifically because this is a general reading, but let us clarify that. What's the Eight of Wands for you? Two of Wands. So I feel like there's a possible plan that is going to progress. I am being called to say that this Two of Wands remind me of the 11th house, which is representing small goals, friendship, social media. So something about that, you might get some really good news. For example, might get some recognition, or might get to travel somewhere that you really want, or a particular dream that seems to be out of hand is going to be at your utmost reach. So your significant challenges naman is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is literally talking about financial, especially you are providing for your family or for someone. It could be you might experience shortage in it because you're always giving your money away to the bills, to the expenses of others, or if ever you really are such a kind person, a mother or a daughter, son to your family parents, then literally kaltas yun yung sweldo mo for them. And I'm getting naman na bukal naman sa loob mo yun, but there's some instances that maybe sometimes napapagod ka rin nakabibigay. Also, our rising economics and inflation is going to affect you. Ace of Pentacles represents the hard work, the effort, money situation, material things. I think since this is in your significant challenge, sobrang literally challenge ka in terms of those na na-mention po. So let's clarify this. Ano pa? Oh, what the heck? You have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles represents juggling, and we are just talking about that. You might get really into to balancing your resources, maybe doing some budgeting, maybe ang daming kailangang bayaran. So as possible po right now, do emergency funds, kahit pa paano, cut off some unnecessary spending. And then for your last card in this rest of 2025, you have this oracle card saying, miracles, expect the wonders to emerge. So I feel like this is really just saying that regardless of how unpredictable life is, if ever you believe there's something good for you and that you anticipate and really believe in your manifestation, the intention that you set in yourself, also 444 in the camera timer. So literally saying alignment, there's possible miracles that you might expect before this 2025 ends. And I'm also getting the word mystery. So this is a mystery surprise. Para bang bumili ka ng mystery parcel and then you are going to be surprised by what you will get. That's what I'm getting in regards to your reading. Let's dive into the next one. So hi, pile number 2. Ito yung reading mo. This is your main card, the Chariot. Let's see what cards you might get in regards to significant blessing. I'm even going to say prosperity, so power. And then you have the Magician card, which is also power. Significant blessing. So another for significant challenge, the rest of 2025. You have the Eight of Cups. So in regards to the end, in regards to before 2025 ends, ang dami pa pong papagdaanan. Like if ever you feel so, January to June is really hectic, it's really sobrang daming ginagawa mo, sobrang dami mong na-experience. Mas marami pa po, sabi ng Chariot card. The Chariot card represents a lot of things simultaneously existing and being in your scope of encountering. I think if ever you are doing something, there's progress in it. If ever you're working on yourself, there's improvement and possible glow up from not doing. As in, tuloy pa rin. That's the song for you. That Chariot card represents moving forward, driven towards moving forward, a will to live. So maybe if ever you lost your will to live, maybe you're going to reclaim that, and that's your main theme for the rest of 2025. Yung significant blessing mo po is the Magician card, which is, as I mentioned, power. Kasi this is talking about potential, growth, being able to create something, whether a manifestation, an idea, and a particular strategy that might come to life and it might get to a succession. Kasi the Magician card is someone that will do anything to get to their goal. And I think you are capable of doing something like that as well. Especially if ever you're a spiritual and ambitious person that would not want to settle less. I think that will, a manifestation, an action that you're doing, a hard work that you are enduring it will be in a particular outcome that you will be happy of. So, let's see po kung ano specific nito na sinasabi na blessing. You have the Chariot card again. So, may possible chance of travel, level up, glow up, if ever you wanted to go somewhere, there's possible chance you might visit that. Or if ever we're talking about relationship dito, lalo na if ever you're dealing with a good person naman, this is talking about progression. So for example, from no label relationship, may label na yan soon. Hopefully that resonates to people na nakamit nga ng really good resonance in a partner, because I feel like this applies to people who's in a relationship or in a no label situationship, na pag good yung partner mo, it's going to be really well. Hopefully, di lang ang hala ko in regards to that. And I think that's cute kasi that will really bring color back in your life. So, whether relationship, studying, I feel like this magician card will bless you some colors back in your life that you seem to have lost from years of mental health illness or melancholy. So, ito pong next one is the significant challenge. You have this Eight of Cups. So, if you're looking at that card, kasi po yung moon is, sad. This Eight of Cups represents moving forward, moving from the past, removing something, decluttering, cutting off things, really moving somewhere new, or really leaving something behind. So that would be really hard to do, especially if ever you're an attached person and a sensitive one. Of course, you might get emotional in regards to that. Like leaving something behind, leaving someone behind is really tough to handle. But I feel like you can literally move out from that. For example, if ever you're in a relationship that is toxic, maybe labag man sa heart mo kasi you love that person, but it's good for you na mag-move forward kasi deserve mo naman maging happy sa ibang bagay, deserve mo naman makalaya sa ganung pain. Or if ever you're dealing with a toxic job or work, maybe mag-decide ka na mag-resign, or maybe matatapos yung kontrata mo doon, and of course you will breathe a newer, fresher air ulit. And then yung clarification card mo for this is the Seven of Pentacles, which is, we are just talking about work. So the Seven of Pentacles also talks about investing on something. So parang yung dati mo in-investahan, hindi mo na i-investan kasi feel mo hindi na nag-work. So for example, at work, you are always doing your best in regards to it, pero hindi ka naman na-awarded ng Best Employee of the Year. Or if ever you're doing well in your work, pero as in, ang toxic man pala nung workplace, and then konti lang sinasahod mo. So yun, parang, magliligaw ka na in regards to your effort. Or in a relationship, if ever you're doing a lot for the relationship to be safe, maybe, as in, wag na ako mag-invest dito kasi sayang lang yung oras ko. Damage lang nagigit ko from this, so maybe because of that, you are going to really move out from something even though it's hard. Also, 11-11 from the camera timer. So this is a line. Deserve naman maging happy. And I feel like if ever you really let go of that, you will be transported to this magician card and you are going to be able to manifest freedom, self-care, peace for yourself despite na mahirap na mag-let go. So, anyways, let's dive in naman po sa next card. That's what I'm getting for this. Thank you. High pile 2. So, ito naman yung main card mo po. The Three of Cups. Let's see po kung ano ang significant blessing mo for the rest of this 2025. The significant blessing mo is the Three of Pentacles. Significant challenge mo naman, the King of Pentacles. I feel like more on your months bago pa matapos ang 2025, it's full of socials. It's full of expression or being introverted or being out there. Whether you are currently working or not, I feel like you are definitely going to be working on something. The Three of Cups in your main card represents the general energy most of your months before 2025 ends. So I think if ever you're working, you might meet new people in your work, or might enhance your relationship with your coworker, or something might happen that will improve you in a relationship with someone. The Three of Cups represents union, celebration, being around people. This could also represent social media. So for example, if ever you're always holding your phone, of course you might get to doom scroll a lot, or maybe meet new friends from it, or maybe if ever you're a content creator, or you just like posting, maybe some recognition might come from doing that, or if ever you're working on socials, maybe you will get to increase your socials. And if ever you're also dealing with a partner, relationship, something of that, I think a much more good events might come. Kasi this is also positive card talking about connection, reconnection, reunion, something of that. So ito naman pong significant blessing mo is the Three of Pentacles. So this is talking about collaboration, helping hand, or maybe you might be given some blessing from another person to you, or the universe is going to give you a person that will help you either heal, either be a companion. I'm also getting that this could represent mastering a subject. So if ever you are studying, could be na you might get some recognition from doing something, or if ever you are working on a job, maybe pwede kang makaipon ng mas okay na. Kasi again, this is a goal and a very educational card rin. So, kumbaga, if ever you are going to earn something, di mo yung basta gagastusin, lalo na you are adulting and maturing enough to realize na in this world, the economy is not siding anyone kasi lagi siyang pataas and inflation is real. So maybe you will do some strategic thinking, and maybe some people might help you do it. Like if ever you're listening to podcasts or to really intelligent people na as in they do provide guides and help and mentor you in regards to this part of life, I think they are going to be useful. And in this time po, all around, I think sobrang favorable if ever you will listen to financial talks, educate yourself with it, kasi if ever so maganda yung magiging alignment mo, kasi if ever you are educated financially over something, like yun nga, as in sa pera, diba, kapag we tend to have much more saving and money, mas stable tayo. But let's say, ang hirap naman makakuha ng ganong pera na isa-save. Strategize something in regards to making more money, kasi as in this world, sobrang parang konti na lang yung magiget mong money from something, lalo na kung it is not a regular job, or lalo na if ever you're still a student and not yet earning or unemployed. But again, no one is going to save you but your own effort. And weird man sabihin, but money really makes us survive. So as possible, prioritize having a good money mindset, and also put yourself out there. This is an expression card, and do something about either your talent or for yourself to earn money. As and I'm really getting po, you should really do that. Kasi this is significant blessing, meaning you might really get significant blessing then when doing those stuff. So let's see, clarification. Oh, di ba? Clarification, di ba? The star card. Oh, di ba po kaya nag-extend ako ng 1 minute din sa pag-explain ng Three of Pentacles? Kasi if ever you do it like that, if ever you express yourself, if ever you really have a good money mindset, you have the star card which represents potential, growth, success, a goal, reach, a manifestation being manifested. Another thing pa po, if ever you have a really good energy and that you're manifesting, there's possible chance of manifestation might come to you. So, ito po, significant challenge naman you have this King of Pentacles in reverse. Bro, this is a funny reading kasi we are talking about financial and stuff and I just realized I have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, this means that in regards to stability, in regards to financial, ang hirap talagang makuha. Or hirapan ka talaga to get there, lalo na if ever you're still still at school, you're still struggling at finding a job. But, again, strategize, improvise, do something that can create you money just for the time being that you're not yet working. Kasi if ever you do so, you might really get this star card. On the other hand, really a challenge tong King of Pentacles in reverse kasi this represents yung lack of money, lack of support, or medyo siguro you're being dominated by someone that has money. For example, at your home, for example, you're still living with your parents and they are the one providing, and maybe it's a challenge to hear them yap about what they want you to do, and I think that's just really forcing or nudging you to really start something on your own, being independent. This is financial insecurity, by the way, so you might experience some lack of money, loss of money still. And of course, pwede naman po ma-change or hindi ma-experience yung mga ganitong significant challenge kasi nasa sa atin yung ating decision to really align ourselves to that or not. So ito po yung clarification card for it. You have the, diba? The devil card. What the heck? So the devil card represents being stuck in a situation, same as what I example po. Na what if you're still living in your parents' home and they are providing and sabihin nila sa'yo ganito ganan, of course, that's a toxic situation. And also toxic in your partner, especially if you're still living in your parents in your 30 plus, I think. That's just my opinion po kasi, I mean, if ever you can stand on your own, why still be in your parents' home? Don't bash me for this. It's just that we also wanted to be free from something, diba? And let's say marami namang struggles like financial nga kulang nga. But there's always some stuff that we can do to move ourselves from a situation. Sabi nga, pag gusto may paraan dyan lagi, pero if ever ayaw, laging may excuses. So anyways, I feel like I should pull another one to clarify the devil card din. Yun. So if ever you are providing for someone then on the other hand, tapos kumikita ka nga pero since yung perang yun is for the bills, for your everyday expenses, plus if ever you're providing pa money, resources sa pamilya mo, whether your own family or your flesh family, your parents, ganun. Nahatian ka. Hindi naman that's a selfish thing to pinpoint, but 'di ba? Kapag you're always giving a lot to some people and they are not giving you good energy naman in return, like mapapagod ka lang. And especially if ever you wanted to be free and be financially independent and stable, you needed to really cut your expenses, or at least yung pinaprovide mo sa kanila at least. For example, if ever you're providing for them like 5,000 a month, cut it like to 5. But of course, different naman tayo ng mga situation. This is just a particular opinion and some insight from the cards, but this is just saying that you should not always give your money, your energy, your effort away. Kasi for example, hard-earned money mo yun, tapos bibigay mo lang sa iba, then the satisfaction and the energy that you spent towards earning it is wasted on them. But of course, again, depende sa ating perspective yan. If I really love your family, people around you, then it's really a good thing that you're doing that kasi that's a virtuous thing to do and you're very kind. It's just that I am like that, na I do not want to give my energy away, especially people will not reciprocate the same energy that you're always giving anyways by the end of the day. So, just a food for thought. That's what I'm getting in regards to this reading. Hope it was helpful. Thank you, and may we all have a really great rest of the 2025 year. Thank you.